Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Road to Doki Doki. So our camera messed up a little bit, I believe. We're not really sure how we're gonna edit this yet, but the camera put it out about halfway through of episode 2, so it's gonna go dark. Don't worry for the rest of these episodes. You can see your beautiful faces. Enjoy this episode, guys. CSI? Like that? No.
Yeah.
Oh. Monica, her voice.
Gregarious. What a nice surprise.
It's perfect.
Welcome to the club.
That's an appropriate response. So wait, okay, real quick.
Okay.
You're a guy in a school full of girls? Or this club just happens to be all girls?
Literature club, silly. How are you?
It's 2018, I don't make assumptions like that, Gage.
How,
Sorry.
No, it's how can you meet girls but in literature club?
I guess it probably is a good place.
But yeah, there's no dudes in this club.
Oh,
Except
nice.
for you. You may be a girl. All words escape me in the situation. All my voices are going to change a lot, just a heads up. Well, hopefully not. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls!
Whoa!
Like that one! Like that one!
Or more like,
Well, I don't know where they're going to be.
they'll be somewhere.
What are you looking at? Is that
Yeah.
less?
Keep going, just commit.
Is that less special needs?
It is very much less special needs. Much better.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
If you want to say something, it's that.
There you go, okay. It doesn't need to be super,
Yeah.
intelligible because the words are on the screen.
Yeah.
So you just can do it. Commit.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, or very starved for attention and food. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
Oh yeah, which one was... Oh, she's the... You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. As she said it, her tongue was out. And I'm confused now. Trying to get a leg up in this harem. This is basically it.
Oh, nice.
Did you not pick up on that?
No, I did. That's why I
Okay,
asked.
yeah, of course.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. She was supposed to go to the other classroom, but we didn't want to tell her no. It's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Well,
That's right. It's great to see you again, Gregarious.
Monica smiles sweetly.
It's like that.
Yeah, that's good. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. But then she killed everyone, and...
Like spoiler. No.
Why would that be? Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Oh.
Come sit down, Gregarious. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Do I sit next to Sayori, or do I sit next to Monica? What a riveting adventure we live. Hey! Completely forgot the voice I was doing. I'll just go with whatever. I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, got a little too excited.
Yeah.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori, as you can clearly see. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a raft tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, that's me. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. This is so exciting.
It's like I'm listening to an anime being narrated. There's no sound, I can't see the video, it's just somebody's like relaying what's on the screen.
To be fair, if you want an anime narrated view, not one view by me.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready? To die.
Ooh,
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
so cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
That's wrong voice. Well, you know. Also wrong voice. Just hurry and take one. Honestly,
Yeah, no, that's good. Just remember Californian in your head, that's what you go with.
Dude, when I don't think about doing voices, I'm fine. When I have to think about it, which is what everyone says.
So when do you not think about
Yeah.
voices? You have to do voices.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori walks with her mouth full and choked a little bit, but she's already managed to get icing on her face. Hot. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. No, I turned the cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. God, that was good. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. Alright. To myself. There's also Natsuki. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
That's you.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
It sure does, Yuri. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that.
No.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you, whatever you're about to say. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Or constipation, I can't tell. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, did you just do that?
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Well, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Depends on what you want.
That's true. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably... It's Wednesday. We're both exhausted. You probably could be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
Yeah?
Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
It's you.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Sound like Marge from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
Yeah, because...
Yeah! Yeah!
Is that what I even did? I don't even remember. I just Raven from Teen Titans.
Yeah!
Is that what she sounds like?
No, not really, but we'll do our best.
You
know it.
You know it.
You know it.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, sleeping with me!
Yeah, exactly.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. So I could pick one of them and shame the rest. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Literature. So gregarious, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, I consider... Hold on. I know what I can do for this. Like the Saved by the Bell, like that.
Considering how little I've read these past few years.
Dang it. I was thinking, like, whatever. Considering how little I've read over the last few years, I don't know if I can do that. The thing is to tell her that all I read is manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Oh. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Oh yeah? What else can change?
A lot. A lot. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger like this.
Oh!
Like that.
That's what I was doing.
But not with this hand.
Woo.
I skipped one of your lines.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yeah?
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world's of book. It's not people, especially people who stutter a lot, because it's late, even though it's midday in literature club.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Yeah?
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
That sounds pretty disturbing, Yuri.
I'm very psychologically disturbed, so I relate to the characters.
You're a dark person, Yuri.
Nice.
In the mod someone made, we'll make out in the back alleyway.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Next time on the Odyssey 3.
We find out what that is.
Everybody, have a good morning.
Have a great afternoon.
And Monica, what kind of night we're gonna have?
Well, we're gonna have a great night.
Is that Monica?
A great night.
Bye,
And we'll
everybody.
continue to grasp things at a minimal level.
Push. Right there, push that subscribe button. I'm not joking. Do it.
It's the law. It would be illegal not to.
Push it. Please.
I gotta call the cops on you. I'm sorry.
There's children. Push it.
Hello, officer? Yes, there's somebody that's not pushing the subscribe button. Yeah, it's that one right there. Yep. They're digital and they have no information that I can give you except their username. It's a pretty dumb username. So
It's pretty stupid.
just find the stupidest one and you'll find them. All right, you'll be right over. You're gonna knock on their door right now. Thanks. Bye.
Brought it on yourself, really.
You did. I tried to give you a chance.
So we'll be here tomorrow, but will you be?
If you don't click that subscribe button,
You may not be
You won't
because the cops may take you away for animal charges. Bye, everyone.
charges regarding an animal. Deuces.